Hello everybody, welcome back to my library. Today I'm doing an unboxing for a book that I received from Aurora Crate Book Box. I pre-ordered this a little while ago and I have been very much anticipating this book arriving. But I'm not only going to talk about the book itself, but I'm going to talk about Aurora Crate Book Box. So I have been a rep for Aurora Crate Book Box since I want to say probably about April of last year. I am one of the permanent reps for Aurora Crate Book Box. I'm not telling you all these things about this company because I'm a rep. I am just being forthcoming and crystal clear about the fact that I am a rep for them, but they are a great company aside from me being a rep for them. The ownership is incredible, very kind, very generous, very communicative with customers, very communicative with their reps. We do a lot of talking about the exclusive editions that they have planned, talking about the artwork, looking at the artwork when it's in its sketching phases, reading the books together sometimes before the special edition is created. And a lot of hard work, care, energy, really blood, sweat, and tears goes into this special edition book box. So aside from that, I live in Las Vegas, Nevada. Aurora Crate Book Box is in Sweden. So I wanted to point that out because I wanted to show you how the books come packaged and how my book came from all the way from Sweden. So this is the book that the box that my book came in. As you can tell, it made it very well. I am definitely a believer in do not blame the company for what happens on the outside of a box. So if your box comes damaged, bent, beat up, really the person to blame is going to be the mail service that brought it to you, or just something that happened along the way. In this case, this is my way of saying this is proof in the pudding that the packaging comes secure. You can see, if you read closely, you can see that it comes from Sweden. I blocked out all of the addresses and everything so that there wasn't a way of identifying them and myself, but I wanted you to see it does come from Sweden. Now, I have opened this already because I couldn't wait, but I wanted to show you that your book will come wrapped in bubble wrap first. So it'll come wrapped in a piece of bubble wrap like this. Then it comes in like a very thin kind of like foam that covers the book as well. I threw that away. I didn't include it with the box. I apologize. And then the book also is wrapped in plastic around the book itself. So then the book comes inside the box with all of the wrapping materials. And then you get a little postcard that serves as a thank you and a welcome to Aurora Crate Book Box. Thank you so much for getting our box. We're happy that you wanted to grab our book box, and we really hope you'll love our special edition. We love to connect with our readers, so don't hesitate to tag us at Aurora Crate Book Box and use our hashtag Aurora Crate Book Box if you make a post with your book so we can see it. With gratitude, the Aurora Crate team. In every book that I have gotten from them, and I currently own every single book that they have released since they started. I own every single one. And then I have pre-orders for any of them that have been released but have not been actually printed and shipped yet. But every book that is currently printed, I own or I have bought. I'm just waiting for mine to get here. So with every book comes inside a little envelope, a little white envelope, comes a bookmark for the book, and I'll tell you what the book is in a minute. And then character artwork that is actually also part of your special edition. And then lastly, a signed book plate by the author. So this one is the exclusive special edition of What Blooms from Death by S.M. Gaither. I remember when Aurora Crate was showing us the artwork in various stages as this was being created, and getting incredibly excited because this is actually the only edition of this book that I own. Whether special edition or the standard paperback or hardback, this is the only edition of this book that I own. So we'll get started looking at the dust jacket artwork. So one thing about Aurora Crate Book Box that I absolutely love as well is all of their dust jackets, at least from a certain point forward, I believe I remember that all of them, if not every single one for 2025 forward, are reversible. So there's the cover that you saw that was on the front, and then there is also a whole other art piece on the reversible side of the dust jacket. They do this with all of their books. Then they also do exclusive artwork on the actual naked hardback of the books as well. So here's one side, and this is full color, full detail. The dust jacket has foiling in the writing, and it's, when I say full color, I mean these colors are vibrant, they're beautiful, they are not muted. They do take a lot of care in, if they know that the artwork is going to be slightly darker when they see the concept or the sketch or the basically the prototype of the artwork before it's actually printed. They do keep in mind that a lot of times when printing happens, it appears a lot darker than it does in the original image. So they keep that in mind as the artwork is being created. Next is going to be the edges. Incredibly beautiful printed edges. And a lot of times on edges, sometimes you can lose detail if something's very small. But as you can clearly see in this one, you can even see the stars in her dress at the bottom. The detail is very much there. Then another thing that Aurora Crate does is they have full color end pages. So every book that I have gotten from them has full color end page artwork. All of their artists are human artists. They are staunchly against AI, which is how it should be. So every single piece of artwork is done by a human artist, created especially for the book, and created with the actual story in mind. So it is not just a concept of, oh, this sounds good, we're going to match it up with this book. All of the artwork is created after having read the book and knowing the story, which I think is imperative when you're creating a special edition, because that means that you have an understanding, or you have an emotional attachment to the book before you do it. Also comes with a digital signature. And just flip through the pages real quick. And then you can see, really pretty and perfect. Readable as it is. Although I will be honest with you, my exclusive editions are my shelf trophies. I don't actually read my pretty editions. I will do an ebook, an audiobook, or I do have hardbacks and paperbacks of certain books that I bought before I actually got exclusive editions of the books. So that is the Aurora Crate Book Box exclusive edition of What Blooms from Death by S.M. Gaither. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot something. I also got a sticker. Of What Blooms from Death by S.M. Gaither by Aurora Crate Book Box. It is incredibly beautiful. I knew it would be, but it's stunning, and I can't wait to see it on my shelf. Aurora Crate Book Box has, up to this point, been primarily romantasy books. but they are starting to branch out a little bit, and they have their first contemporary romance coming out sometime in 2026. If you check their Instagram at Aurora Crate Book Box, you will see some sneak peeks into that contemporary romance. It is called Face Off by Chelsea Curto. I highly recommend you check it out and see what is coming. There's a lot of great exclusive editions from Aurora Crate Book Box that are coming in 2026 that I am incredibly excited for. Some of the books I'm waiting to arrive from them with continuous edges. Check Legacy series. I'm so excited to show you what is coming and to continue to do these unboxings with you. If you have any questions, go ahead and leave a comment below. And if you are watching this on YouTube or on TikTok, please subscribe to my Instagram page to see other special editions that are coming out. Book reviews, ARC reviews, sales, that sort of thing that are featured on my Instagram. If you are viewing this on Instagram, go ahead and check for my YouTube or my TikTok. Give a like and a follow. Help support a small creator. All of my handles are the same across all platforms at Tabitha Reads Books. Thank you so much, and I hope you had a great weekend.